good, yo? Welcome back to a brand new Comic Release issue number 37 of Taz. And as you guys can see, I'm actually in a good mood for once in these Taz and React. I'm in a good mood, man. I have a smile on my face. You know, today is a good day. First of all, as you guys may, I'm sure, have known, and I mentioned this in other videos, but I might submit here because in case, people just watch these or whatnot, or didn't watch the other videos. I mean, I got a new webcam. Shout out to Doki Doki Count, a Hirawaka fan artist I follow on Twitter. I retweet some of her art. I would follow her on Instagram for reply to some of her stories. Eventually she followed me back on both platforms, and I guess maybe she saw some of my tweets when I was of me sharing the link to my new YouTube videos I posted or whatnot. And she saw one of my channels, my channel update I posted a bit ago. And it's like, hey, I'm getting a new webcam. You want this? I was like, sure, why not? So she finally sent it to me, and here we are. Yeah, it's in full 1080p compared to the other one, which compared to don't mess with it. This one, which was the one I've been using, which was 720p. I'm actually going to still keep using this because I think the audio quality on this one sounds a bit better compared to this one. It sounds fine, but for reviews and reviews and such, I'm going to stick to this webcam because I think the audio quality sounds better. I'll probably stick that for the episode reactions as well because they're going to get compressed to shit through Twitter anyway, so it doesn't really matter by the quality, So that'll probably be what I'll be doing with that one, but for this, I'll be using this for comic reactions because I finally have a much bigger frame. Finally, it's not so close to me. I don't have to keep the computer so far back. I usually would have to push my laptop, use the old webcam, basically as far back as it could possibly go, just so I would have the room, so it wouldn't be so closed in on my face. Even then, I'm always constantly adjusting it to make sure you can see all of me. Now I don't gotta do that no more, which I'm very happy and excited about. So yeah, there's that. Thank God. So yeah. But as you guys may know, today is a good day because, a few weeks ago, it was announced that Ultimate Spider-Man, which you guys know is going to be done by Jonathan Hickman, will indeed see Peter as a family man, married to MJ, has kids. Yes! Yes! Finally, ladies and gentlemen, the day has come. It is here. Finally, we have suffered long enough. We have made it to the other. We have made it to the other side. We have made it to greater pastures, and we have finally found salvation, ladies and gentlemen. Now, no matter what happens in this book, I will always have Ultimate Spider-Man to lean on, bro. It's nice that we finally have an alternative, a Spidey book that I can actually look forward to reading. That doesn't feel like it's done purposely to piss me off. That will actually treat MJ fairly. Will give us the relationship we wanted. We'll finally get to see them be together and happily together once again, ladies and gentlemen. Rejoice! We have finally reached. I'd say seeing Peter becoming an incel was our canon event to get to this moment. But yeah, I'm excited for Ultimate Spider-Man. It sounds cool. I'm a little hesitant on the whole idea about Peter getting bitten afterwards, once it seems like he's already become a family man and then he gets powers, rather than him doing it as a teenager and going. I part of kind of wish they just made show, because I feel like that while it is an interesting story, you can definitely tell with that. I part of kind of wish they stuck to the usual thing, but we got to see Peter be Spider-Man as a family man. I feel that's an interesting story as well. You could tell as well, and having to deal with maybe his kids getting their powers and everything. But obviously with him, but this will give its own separate challenges with Peter when he does it all right after being a family man and everything. So either way, I'm excited for it. Either way, I am intrigued by what Jonathan Hickman has in store for us for Ultimate Spider-Man, and I'm just glad that Peter and MJ are back together again, man. That is just the one thing I'm happy about, that we finally got that, man. So, like I said, Zeb Wells can do what the fuck he wants in this book from now on, man, and it's not really going to affect me much because we have Ultimate Spider-Man. We have it in there, man. So it's good to be an alternative. Sure, we're nice we got them in the main universe, 616, but hey, I'll take an alternate universe, man, as long as I get it somewhere. As long as I get my fix somewhere. So anyway, guys, let us jump right in. We are back. Gang War is coming. I love that they put that there. Was that because everyone's bitching bro, can we get the Gang War already? People like me that were complaining bro, when are we getting the Gang War? This shit's boring, I don't know. They're like, it's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. But hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Hey, is that Robbie? I think it's supposed to be Robbie. Parker, you owe me. Yo, Peter, come on, man. I can hear you. Why aren't you returning my calls? I need to get in touch with your friend. The one, the one. He's talking about Spidey. The one who crawls on walls? Collateral. Oh, shit. Is he going to get Jamie Foxxed? Where's Tom Cruise? Collateral. Banger film. If you have not seen Collateral, go watch it. It's an amazing film. I was trying to get rid of the fist law, and I need someone. I need some superhero backup. He's hard to get a hold of than you are. And it's going through the like through the wall. Looks like Peter. Gah! There goes the door. Credits. Next page. All right, this one looks like some like old like 80s comic right here. Rick Rapp presents a Rick Rapp product. A Rick Raps Rapsically, whatever the fuck that says. Production Rick Rapp, the storytime adventure starring me in a tale I called The Mystery of the Time I got into a fight with Craven the Hunter a few weeks ago and something weird happened. This is our destiny, Rick Rapp. It has been written like our counterparts. I will marry you alive. What? I think you mean Barry. Next page. So this whole issue going to be like this like 80s kind of style to it. Bury you alive? I'm not a sadist. You're not the future Mr. Rapp either. Because this net was made to contain the strength of 10 tunas. But I have the strength of a man-sized just spider. And guess what? What? There are like 13 tunas. It's wangling time. It's morphing time. This reminded me of Power Rangers Beast Morphers, like it's a Sentai comic, because that's when they said when the glasses came out and be like, it's morphing time. Anyway, next page. Look out! Before I can web-wang down my enemy, I saw something very strange, something very worth repeating. So here I go. I'll repeat it now. A small man approaches. His face was emotionless as he muttered, excuse me, I can't read, something about his queen being and bringing Kraken home. Jesus Christ, I can't read. Then he turned into a monster, a giant mouth really, and gobbled Kraken up. Who is he? What did he want? Wait, stop, hold on. Next page. Let me check the credits page real quick. Okay, Ed McGinnis is in the pause. Okay. Interlude artists, inkers, 2 different colorists. Okay, so I guess Ed's still doing the artwork. They just had 2 different colorists work on this. It's kind of crazy that comic art can change so much based on the colorist. I thought this was like a different artist, man. But I guess it shows you the power of a colorist, man. They can change a book almost completely. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy stuff. Anyway, this is your big mystery, the case you're trying to crack. I told you that thing was sitting by Madeline Pryor to collect your limbo demons. But you knew that, didn't you? You played dumb when he came for Dr. Octoball because you didn't want to go home. Elementary, my dear Peter Man. I knew when I told you the whole story. You'd agree that there's a bigger things afoot. What? Like what? For the answer, tune in to the next episode of Rick Rapp's Storytime Adventure. This isn't story time. You're supposed to be telling me why you can't go back to limbo. I guess I can give a little sneak peek. Just for you, Parker Pete Man. Oh my god. Welcome back. Last time on Rick Rapp's Storytime. Just finish the damn story. Right, sure. My mighty tune websticks told me sometimes something odd had just happened. The demon blob thing had just eaten Kraken. The Kraken the hunter. Told me that as well. Got it. Moving on. Recognizing a fellow creature of limbo, I gave a follow and I also chased. But the creature did not return to limbo. It disappeared into one of your classic people boxes. An apartment building, Bing-A-Ling-A-Dingo. The building tasted normal, if you were wondering. I wasn't. I don't have any money. You can't be here. I heard a struggle. Then heavy footsteps plodded pluting downstairs. He turned back into a little guy, but he wasn't going to shake this little lamb's tail. Next page. I tricked him to a triangle above the people box. This attic, the attic in Queens. Bing-A-Ling-A-Dingo! Somebody call Bailey. Ding dong! And buckle your tummy strap. Big believer, because the next thing I knew, he disappeared to a flash of light. He was gone a ling a ding dong. Please stop doing that. Yeah. Bro, the only person that can do ding dong hello is Bailey, bro. You ain't Bailey. Wouldn't have given it another thought. That's alarming. If the same thing hadn't happened when I fought Gorpion a week later. I followed him to another people box, where there was another commotion, and another trip to Queens, another flash of light, and the next thing happened, and the same thing happened with the next week when I fought what the fuck? I fought Ricaptor, or what the fuck that says. Excuse me? Next page. Oh shit, Norman. What in the name of Almighty God have you brought to my place of business? Norman, I'm sorry. Do you know Rick Rupp? Squeeze to meet you. He says things like that. We got ourselves a repo demon that's up to no good. It's one hot bath of mystery, and the water's fine. Happy to scooch over if you want to hop in. What'd you say? A bath, buddy? Stop touching me, Peter. You may have not noticed the heavy toll these silly adventures of yours have cost my company, but ignorance is a luxury I cannot afford. I have 387 employees aside from you. It's my responsibility to run a profitable empire so that they can support themselves. If you aren't here on Oscorp business, I kindly ask you to leave. Now I'm just straight up confused. Is he in or out? Next page. Limbo. You're late. We haven't been dallying, have we? No, my queen. Only finishing my work. Maddie? Not quite. I expected you to have taken Rickrap by now. How long must I wait? Not long. He made a friend. I always find them through a friend. I see. Just remember that this friend and your target are two different people. Do not confuse the two. Who's this mysterious shadowy figure in the back? Interlude, Long Island City. Look at us, forced out of Manhattan. We built we built New York, and not those freaks you hang out with. We're the true Magia, not them. We've given up all the territory we planned to give. Wow, you's all real. Y'all's are real tough. In this room, at least. Me, I gotta sit with the real killers, super freaks, mystic beings, frickin' vampires. Trust me, you wanna stay in your lane. We can only do it if you keep Manhattan bosses calm and happy. But rumor is you're making moves that put us all at risk. And if this blows up, no one's gonna be there to help you. The hell does that mean? It means if you off call Nefaria, Nefaria is if I'm pronouncing that right, daughter, and no one believes you got his permission, you're right. Dude's got one hell of a mustache. Ah, Dr. Strange, how's it hanging, bro? Why does he have a new outfit? What's been going on in Dr. Strange's book? And that's why no one will believe that I ordered Madeline Masquet's assassination. Only a monster would sacrifice his own daughter. No one would believe we are behind it We are behind the test destability. Oh, Jesus Christ. This de I don't know why I'm getting struck on this. Whatever of our crime. I know what it is, but for some reason it just won't come out. Hey yo, who the fuck is this Doctor Strange? This dude got this evil grin. This can't be Doctor. This gotta be like some alternate reality evil Doctor Strange or something. The bosses will only look to our trusted lieutenants to prevent a costly gang war. If the crime lords of New York wish to survive, they will bow to magic. They will bow to the Magia once again. End of interlude. Against once again setting up for a gang war, which is what I'd rather be reading. You got the right idea, Spider Twin. But if you're going to crack this case, you're only half wearing the right stuff. They got the trench coats and fedoras. We're gonna need disguises to double tackle this mystery together. Mystery? Regret. Nothing about your story suggests a mystery of any kind. But what about the addict? The flashing light? This repo demon is doing its job, and you're trying to get in the way, because you would rather cause trouble and tear up a city than face facts. Next page. The only way you're going to help me, for you to help is to go home. No need to cry. It'll all be over to poopers. Next page. Yeah, his arm transformed. Next page. Have to change 5 blocks away, with Rick Rapp and the other repo demon having it out on the roof. I can't afford to draw any more attention to my apartment. I didn't leave that photo there, and I definitely didn't leave the door like that. This isn't a coincidence. What is this, Rick? What is it? Rick Rapp said. Repo always visits a people box after making a collection. I assume he was collecting more demons. But what if Randy's phone? Next page. Damn, that shot looks good. Randy's phone. Rick Rapp thought Repo was doing something extracurricular, taking things he shouldn't be, taking them to an attic in Queens. Randy. If Rick Rapp was right, Randy could be. Hold on, buddy, I'm coming. Limbo. What a trip! How large can one demon's Fagus? I'm gonna say it. And look at this. I'm covered in ectodigestional goo. Must be a day that ends in a Y. Don't fret, Rick Rapp. He was bound to get to you eventually. Welcome to the house of the home of the damned. Limbo's limbo. You're never getting out of here. Next page. Queens. Rick Rapp knew there was something about this attic. Something about a true repo here. Time to find out. Randy! I was hoping you would come. I'm going to ask this calmly, but I'm only going to say it once. Where is Randy Robertson? No, the question is, what is Randy Robertson? Excuse me? He is your collateral. Peter, you owe me a great debt. What does that have to do with debts? Everything, Peter. Now pay! Pay! No? What? There, now. We're even. To be continued. Na, na, na. Alright, that is the end of the issue, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this was a great issue. Yep. This one I thought was a lot better than the last one. Felt a bit more entertaining and enjoyable. And yeah, overall, I'm going to give this issue an 8 out of 10, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Following my socials if you feel like it. Links to across below. And as always, smile for more. See you guys next time.
It's